Greetings, everyone. Pete Pardo here from Sea of Tranquility. Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
This is Mom.
Hi.
In the spirit of the holidays, you guys have asked, and this is the season of giving, and it's Thanksgiving Day. We're having a wonderful family day here, and I figured let me give my loyal viewers what they've been asking for months and months and months. You've heard her voice before on numerous occasions. This is
when
Mom.
I interrupt.
This is Kathy, okay? Kathy
Hi.
Pardo. So I convinced Mom to come on the show for a couple minutes just to kind of talk a little bit about what it was like being the mother of this guy, growing up, becoming a music nut at a very early age and so on and so forth. So Ma, what everybody wants to know is so what was it like having a teenage me, or even what's your earliest memories of me really showing an interest in music? I've told the story numerous times about Rich and I riding with Dad in the car to get comic books in the newspapers and listening to the radio. But what's your earliest memory of me when I first really started to show a real interest?
When you started with Kiss? Yeah. When
Sound familiar, people? Yeah.
With the loud music, and awfully loud. And it was really great because that was his time. And then he started with the long hair and the bushy hair. And he and his brother would masquerade for Halloween as Kiss, the group Kiss. And it was very interesting because it wasn't my kind of music or his dad's. And so it was really loud.
And playing guitars, right?
Playing guitars. And at that point, we lived in a big house, and we had a basement down there, and we fixed the room up for him. And he had all his posters and
a lot of posters. You couldn't even see the wall, right?
All over the wall. And, he would play his music down here, and we would be upstairs, and naturally it was right underneath the living room, so we would hear the vibration, of his music. But, that was all a phase that we all go through at different times. And
unfortunately, I never grew out of it, right?
No, he's still into it. But he plays very well, and he enjoys it, and that's the main thing. And are we going to show that?
Oh, yeah. So, Mom brought over some pictures today, so I just wanted you guys to see this. Believe it or not, that's me. How many years ago?
What? 53 years? Well, 51 years.
Well, 52 years. Well, I'm going to be 54, so.
Yeah.
Woo!
So he was really, really cute, and he had these big eyes, and he was really lovely. He was a great kid, and, he was a boy, and he would try, getting into everything as boys usually do. But he was a great kid growing up, and his brother came, and he would take care of his brother as well, would take him out with him when he was, younger, and so he was a good kid. Yeah, very proud of him. Yeah.
I tried.
Yeah.
So, I'm trying to think of what else we haven't already covered. So, growing up as a Kiss fan and
how about the concerts?
Oh, yeah, well, the concerts.
When we used to drive, Dad and I used to drive him to the concerts. And
15 years old, I started, yeah.
And we used to wait out in the car for him because some of them were in New Paltz.
Poughkeepsie, actually.
Poughkeepsie.
New Jersey. The Civic Center, the Civic Center in New Jersey, the Meadowlands, at Madison Square Garden occasionally,
and we used to wait for him in the car, and and it was great as he was
hoping that everything was going okay inside. Right?
But, it was good.
I can remember numerous occasions where Dad or another parent of another friend would drop us off at the parking lot of some arena, and there's people smashing bottles and lighting garbage cans on fire, and they look at us like, oh, no, why are we leaving our kids off at this? It's like, what's going to happen? So we got a house full of dogs here, too.
Yeah, so. We have 5.
Yes. So, the concerts, the music, the guitars, all that crazy stuff.
But it was fun. It was fun. And I think it was all great because as he, got older, he's very sociable, and he had a whole core of friends, and he still keeps in contact with them. So not living in a community, we either had to drive him to his friend's house, or they would come over to our house. And I remember we had a pond next to the house, And the kids always planned to have a skating ring in the wintertime.
Played hockey.
And he would go out in the early morning and shave the fresh snow off the ice so that his friends and he could, ice skate. And it was really great because I still remember and still see a lot of these kids that he grew up with. And, see what they went into, what they grew up to be. And, so it's really nice.
So speaking of the hockey games on the pond, so we used to go play. We had like neighborhood teams, right? So like all the different neighborhoods around the town that I grew up in, each had their own little team. So we would all get together and go to each other's little ponds and whatnot. We would always bring the big boom boxes.
Yeah.
Remember with the tapes, and we'd be playing like Iron Maiden and Black Sabbath
right.
and Led Zeppelin, Judas Priest, Scorpion, so on and so forth. And that was like we were known as like the heavy metal team, right? So it was myself and a handful of other kids that I grew up with. So that was fun. Good memory. Glad you remember that. That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Well, there's something, some things you don't remember, but some things you do remember, and they're all good things. Every child goes through stages, and sometimes, we would get into a little trouble, but nothing big. And but it was always our kid and our son, and very proud of him for what he's growing into. And love you. Love you
too. Thanks, Mom.
Yeah.
So anyway, this is Mom, and very happy to bring her on the show. Just to kind of talk a little bit about kind of what it was like to be around me as I was a young kid, and here I am now trying to bring the music to the folks on YouTube, and I think I'm doing a pretty good job of it, I guess, trying to anyway.
Well, you have a big following, too.
Yeah, it's getting there. It's getting there.
Yeah.
So, but I couldn't have done it without her, and Dad was upstairs watching football, might even be sleeping, I don't know, we'll see.
Yeah,
but,
well, maybe he's taking his nap.
So we're all here. My wife is here, my son's here, my daughter-in-law's here, everybody's here. So they don't want to come on camera, though. The dogs are all here, and but say hello, guys. See,
There
they're
they
all
are.
here. So anyway, that's this quick little episode. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Hope you have all had a great day.
Happy Thanksgiving and nice being here. Wishing you all that.
Yep. So
God bless you.
This is on the web at www.seatranquility.org. We're on Facebook. We're on Twitter. Of course, we're on YouTube all the damn time. So we'll see you guys tomorrow. We've got more classic live album wars coming up tomorrow. The final 4 for round 3, and then we'll take a bit of a break while we tally up all the votes for that, and we'll come back at you mid-late next week. I'm going to be away for a couple days in the Washington D.C. area yet again. So I'll catch you on the flip side when I get back. All right. So for
Pray
Mom.
you guys good travel.
Yeah, keep that bad weather away, guys. I
Yeah,
don't want to be traveling in the bad weather. So anyway, for Mom and Dad and my wife and everybody else, have a happy
Thanksgiving.
and we'll see you guys tomorrow. All right, take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Love you.